I'm back on Minecraft, and today I'm gonna be pranking my friends as a baby mermaid. So, as you can see, I'm currently not a regular player. I've got a big mermaid tail, and I'm also not a regular size player. I'm currently half the size of a normal player because I'm supposed to be a baby mermaid. But I've snuck into my friend's world, and it looks like they built their house right next to the ocean here, which is perfect. I'm gonna be able to sneak over there onto their land really easily, and maybe I can like help them out a little bit. That's the goal here. Or if not, if they don't decide to be friendly to me, then I'm gonna destroy everything on this island. You know, I am a mermaid. I can harness all the powers of the water. I'm like a magical beast. I can do a lot of stuff. But anyways, first things first, I guess I should probably go inside of the water. As a mermaid, I can go both on land and on water. That's one of my special abilities. But my friends nicely have a river right over here next to their house, so we can just sneak through this and see what they're up to.
Baby Dash, our crops still aren't growing. I thought you said this bone meal was gonna be good.
Why does the bone meal never work on this island?
I don't know. I guess we're just gonna need to go get a lot more of it. Our farm is never gonna grow at this rate.
This is the third time we tried breaking and replanting all of the wheat.
Oh my goodness, looks like they're having some difficulties with their farm over there. I guess the climate on this island isn't really the greatest for growing wheat. Why are they growing wheat in the first place? They should be growing some coconuts. Yeah, this island seems like a great spot to be growing coconuts.
Wait, hold on. We've almost got one full wheat thingy grown.
Finally, we can have like a piece of bread when it's done.
No, we can have 1/3 of a piece of bread when it's done. But this is looking promising.
We need to get some more bone meal, though.
All right, well, as my first task as the mermaid, why don't we go ahead and help them out with their farm a little bit? You know, their farm, it seems to be lacking water. Well, actually, it's got quite a bit of water over here, but since I'm a mermaid, I can give them some more water, and maybe that'll help their crops grow better. Okay, why don't we just connect the water from this river over here into their farm? Let's just go ahead and build a nice little channel over here, connecting the river all the way over to their farm. Let's go ahead and fill this area up with some water. There we go. And now we just got to connect it over to their farm. Wait, oh man, yeah, their farm is definitely drying out or something. Look at that. Some of their crops literally just turned into dirt. Hopefully having a little bit of extra water will help. Here, we can literally just put the water underneath the farm so that it doesn't even look any different. I'm pretty sure this should hydrate the farm, but it shouldn't even affect the appearance of it. And there we go. Now their farm should be a lot more reliable looking.
What in the world is that thing?
I think I've been discovered. Hold on. Hopefully they're gonna be friendly with me.
Wait, Baby Dash, you gotta come see this. I think there's like a mermaid over here. I thought it was a fish at first, but it's literally like a mermaid.
Yeah, just a regular old mermaid here to help.
What? A mermaid? And those aren't real.
It clearly is. Look over here. Hold on, it's swimming away.
Don't let it swim away, trap it.
A little bit too late for that now. It just swam off into the ocean.
I'm not getting trapped by them, but yeah, I guess I'll just stand here for a second. What in the world is Baby Dash holding?
Whoa. Hey, we need that thing. Hey, mermaid, you want some? Ow! What the? Hey, don't attack me! You sit, you ugly plant!
Where in the world did you get this plant from?
Don't worry, it's gonna be my pet. I was gonna put him in the farm so it gets rid of any of the bad bugs that try to eat all of our crops.
Oh, that could be a good idea.
Hey, do you have any food though? We need to bring the mermaid back.
I don't think we can just catch a mermaid. I'm pretty sure these things are meant to live in the wild.
Hold on, if you're not gonna do it, then I'll do it. Here, mermaid, look, I got some food. You want some food? I know you're hungry.
I'm not quite hungry, but I guess I'll follow them. Seems like they're not trying to harm me or anything, which is good. Also, what in the world was that plant that Baby Dash had? That was crazy.
Yeah, just come this way. Wait, what in the world? And look, the ocean is connected to our farm.
I think the mermaid was doing that. I saw it doing that as I came outside.
Here, mermaid, just come inside the farm and... Hey, do you have any fences?
Yeah, I've got some leftover fences from building the farm.
Whoa, what the? And you can walk on land.
Okay, there. I just blocked it off. We should probably put like a fence gate there though if this guy wants to leave. I don't know how I feel about trapping him here permanently.
I don't think it even needs to go in the water. It can literally walk. It's like walking around right now.
All right, well, it seems like my friends are being pretty friendly to me. They didn't try to trap me permanently, and Baby Dash was even nice enough to drop me some food over here. So how about I help them out?
Wait, hey, look, 3 of our wheat grew.
Hold on, it's not just 3, 4 of them grew.
Oh, that must be because of the extra hydration I added. But I still think there's a couple more places I can improve their farm on. Let me go ahead and grab a sign, and I'm gonna say, I can make this farm better. As a baby mermaid, I don't know how to spell good, so that explains the spelling errors.
What the? And read this.
I can make this farm better. Really? That would be awesome. We've been struggling to grow crops here, Mermaid. Ever since we moved to this island, everything that we've planted just either died or never grew.
Yeah, it's really bad. We've tried everything. We tried breaking all of the stuff and then putting it back. We wasted so much bone meal on this.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, I think the first thing that they could use is, instead of bone meal, they need some fertilizer. They gotta put some fertilizer down on all of this stuff.
We even put a scarecrow here. And the scarecrow was so useless. I'm taking its chest plate.
I thought the scarecrow Scarecrow might be helpful. But wait, where's the mermaid going?
I think you need to go and drink water.
No, I don't need to drink water. I need to go get them something. I need to go deep into the depths of the ocean, and I need to grab them some of that high-quality coral fertilizer right over here. This is convenient. There's a coral biome right outside of my friend's base. And inside of these coral biomes, I should be able to find like a really nice fertilizer that I can give to them.
Aw, man. Well, it was cool while it lasted.
It was like a talking mermaid. That was so weird.
It was really cool, though.
I just need to look for like a brown thing somewhere on the ground. If I see any brown stuff, that's how I know it's fertilizer. Let's see. Anything around here? There it is. Okay, there's a piece of fertilizer right here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And this should be all we need. One piece of this coral fertilizer should be enough to fertilize an entire farm for like 100 days, I think. Let me go back to the island. Wait, where in the world are we? Oh, the island's over there. Let me head back to their house and give them some of this fertilizer. And this should make it so that they can grow their wheat much faster.
Maybe we need to give the farm a little bit more water. When that mermaid came here, it dug like a little rivet into the ground from the river to our farm.
Yeah, maybe. I'm getting some more bone meal right now. I'm in the cave. I'm fighting a bunch of skeletons.
Alright, good. I'll keep on expanding the farm to have some more water access on it.
All right, well, let me make my way over here. And Anne, I need your help.
Ow! What the? The mermaid is back!
I am back indeed. And take this. This fertilizer will be helpful.
What the? Did it just poop? Oh, this isn't poop. This is fertilizer. Well, it might still be poop. You think this will make our farm better?
Oh, I know for a fact this will make the farm better. Go ahead and just apply this on the farm on any one of these pieces of dirt. It should apply it to all of them.
I guess I'll use it on this. Whoa, it instantly grew it. Oh my goodness, wait, everything in here is growing.
Oh yeah, it looks like the fertilizer worked. Now, any piece of dirt connected to that one piece of dirt that Anne fertilized should start growing really quick.
Baby Dash, I have incredible news. We don't need to go get bone meal anymore.
Huh? Why? What happened? And we're gonna be able to make so much cake!
I know.
Wait, the mermaid is back. Did he do this?
Pretty much he gave me some fertilizer, and then the farm started just growing instantly.
Oh, how many did he give you?
Well, just one piece, but this is like enough wheat for days.
And hold on, is the fertilizer still working? I think it should still be working. Oh yeah, it's growing quick.
Whoa, look at how fast our wheat is going! Wait, mermaid, here you go. You can have some more food if you keep that up. I guess we didn't have to trap it after all. See, and this is why ocean creatures are the best. Why would you want a pet dog when you can have a pet mermaid?
Well, this thing isn't really our pet. It kind of just came along and helped.
Yeah, whatever you say. I'm gonna go get some stuff for cake. We need to get some cocoa beans and stuff as well so we can make cookies.
This is awesome. If only we could just harvest all of our wheat faster. Now that's our biggest problem.
Harvesting their wheat faster. That's what they want to do. Okay. Maybe we could like use the water again to automatically harvest the wheat over here. That could be pretty sick. And then after that, we can use the water to power a water turbine thingy. And then using the power from that, we can make a bread factory. Oh my goodness, wait, this is genius. First things first, we're gonna need to come up with a way to harvest their stuff with water. And I think I know just the way. Using some of the fast flowing water currents from this river over here.
Wait, and do we have any eggs?
Any eggs? I don't think so.
Can you help me find some chickens?
Yeah, sure. Let me just finish replanting the entire farm.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking we do. We're gonna need to bring that water down here, and we're gonna need to use it to break all of the crops.
I guess I'll just leave you here, mermaid. Feel free to take whatever you want from our farm or our house. You've helped us more than you know it.
Oh, of course, yeah. Wait, while they're gone, while Baby Dash and Anne are both away from the house, I'll turn their entire farm into a factory. It's gonna be insane. All right, anyways, the first thing that we need to do is we need to go and grab some of the water from this thingy, from this river. Now, here's the thing with water and gravity. Water will flow down, but it's never gonna flow up. So let's grab some water from like right over here. We need to make it so that the water flows over here this way, because we're gonna set up like a little dam that's, as soon as we flick a lever, it'll release all of the water over the farm. Let's clear out a little bit of room here so that we can see what we're doing better. Now, okay. This is gonna be like very, very fancy. We're not gonna use any like dispensers. We'll use pistons and stuff, but we're not gonna use any like crazy mechanical stuff. This is all gonna be like supernatural, if you know what I mean. All right, well, first things first, we're gonna need to get rid of the water over here. Yeah, we can't have a water source over here. I mean, we can have a water source on the side of the farm. In fact, let's just break this entire fence. This whole setup that we've got going on is a little bit strange. I need to make it better. So let's break all of this, and then instead, I'm thinking we could just have the water on the side over here. And so let's go ahead and fill this area up with water and fill this area up with some more sand. And I think for a moment, the farm is gonna kind of get dehydrated because there's not enough water, but we'll fill it up with more water in a second. Let's put some water on this side of the farm over here as well, just like that. And okay, now I think the farm should have enough water to be like fully hydrated. All right, great. So next up, now that we've got all of this done, let's put a little pile of sand over here. Or actually, wait, no, let's put a pile of sand over here because we're gonna need the empty space here for something later. I'm literally gonna make my friends an entire automatic bread factory. This is gonna be nuts. All right, so we've got this now. This looks pretty good. I'm sorry about this guy, Scarecrow. We're not gonna need you anymore. And also, I don't like this water over here. If only, actually, wait, this water is fine. We can leave this water here. But now the next thing that we need to do is let's go here and let's put some pistons on the ground. These pistons are gonna control the flow of water. So by default, they're gonna be like enabled so that the sand blocks are up here. And then the water from this area won't be able to flow onto the farm. But then as soon as somebody turns off the pistons, then all of the water will flow and it'll break all of the crops. All right, well, for the pistons down here, I'm thinking what we could do. Oh man, why are we building all of this out of sand? This is making it really, really annoying to build with. We should at least use sandstone so that it doesn't get affected by gravity. But here, let's hook up some repeaters to all of these pistons here. And then let's hook up some redstone to all of the repeaters. And now if I go here and flick a lever, it should make it so that, yep, there we go. All of these things are on. We should put this lever in a good position right now though. We don't want it to just be underneath the house. Maybe we could put it like over here. Oh yeah, right inside of the house. This would be perfect. Let's put like, actually wait, inside of the house would be a little awkward. I think it would probably be fine if we just put it outside of the house. Let's go out over here and we can put the lever right here. And there we go. Look at that. That works quite nicely. So now whenever we flick this, the sand goes up and down. All right, so now that we have that, the next thing that we need to do is we need to fill this entire area up with water. And I'm thinking we could just use the water, the natural water from this river right over here. So here, let's make the water go down and then we need to make it flow over here this way. Hopefully the water will be able to flow all the way to our little setup. It looks like it does not. Okay, that is kind of annoying. Yeah, we've got a bit of a drought over here. I think we're gonna need to harvest some water from higher up, like over here. Yeah, that should be good. We got some water. We literally just need to have like a single line of water. The water in Minecraft is so weird. We can like bend it and expand it to our will. It's kind of insane. Oh yeah, now look at that. The water is flowing. This is great. We can cover up this little river that we made because we're not gonna need this anymore. But now that we've got water coming from all the way up here from like a source that's higher up, we should be able to channel it to go directly into the area that we need it to go to. We just have to be clever with like how much we're making the water flow. Actually, wait, hold on. One thing that we can do, instead of making like a natural looking river, look, we could just have like one of these, like a little water tube. Yeah, this would be way more organized than like a river. Now we can easily control the flow of the water. Oh, this is perfect. All right, well, let's just have the water come out this way. We got to make it go down again over here. And then we got to make it take a left. And dude, look at this. We've literally got ourselves like our own water tube. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure this is what mermaids do. This is what all mermaids do in their free time. They help build water construction projects. That's just that's the job of a modern mermaid. Anyways, look at that. We've got the water flowing. This is perfect. But we need more water. We need more water flowing. So what we could do is just have the water go something like this. Actually, wait, let's make it go lower down. There we go. Oh, dude, we're getting such good flow. We're actually getting a really, really good flow rate right now. This is insane. All of this is coming from like a single water source block up over there. And okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Now we've got like even water flow across the entire farm, but we can get even more water. I want even more water to drop here. Let's go ahead and put a block down over here. And what happens if we just flow the water like this way? Will this work? Something like this, I'm thinking. Water, please flow in the right direction. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. Now we've got some strong water flow right over here. We are literally bending the water to our will. It's really finicky though, because now the water is flowing like that way, which is not great. Let's put some blocks over here just temporarily. We'll clean this entire contraption up when it's actually functioning, but I think we're getting pretty close. All right, come on, water. Please just flow in the right places. Why is it not flowing in the right places already? Oh, wait, hold on. This is progress. This is some good progress right here. Keep on flowing, water. Don't stop. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's some good flow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, we've got it all flowing now. I found the trick. I've actually found the method. Yes, we've got such a good flow over here. All right, what I have to do, it looks like, is I need to update the water block. So look, see how this is not flowing out here? If I break this, okay, it still doesn't flow. But over here, if I break the block underneath this, then it flows out here. There we go. Okay, we've got some pretty good flow here now. Over here, we can just break a block underneath it. This is the most complicated water flow farm system that I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, but it's working, which is all that matters. Come on, water, flow in the right places. There we go. Now it flows perfectly, which means if we go here and flick this lever, we should get automatic farm harvesting. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And if we turn it off, then the water disappears. All right, that's pretty good. But as you just saw over here, half of these crops did not get, they didn't get harvested. The reason for that is because because I think the water just it can't flow that far. Or actually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it can't flow that far. So what we need to do, let's break all of this. We need to have this part of the farm be lower down. Oh my goodness, dude, this is such a mess. There's like water everywhere. I don't even know what's happening at this point. What we need to do though, we need to have some soil blocks down over here. This is where the rest of the farm is going to be. There we go. Okay, yeah, this looks like a pretty good shape, but yeah, we've got water flowing in from like every area, which we do not want. That's not great. Let's break some of the water stuff over here, and let's turn off the water switch there. And then finally, we can have some water flow over here on the sides to keep everything nice and hydrated. Oh, hold on. The middle area is kind of suffering right now. We can put some water down here though. I think this will get the job done. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. This is working so nicely. Now, not even the middle area should be dried out. And okay, I think we've got a pretty nice setup now. The only area that seems to be drying out is this area over here. But honestly, who even cares about this area? We don't even need this area. Yeah, there we go. Let's just do something like this. So now, if we flick this lever, it should have the water flow to... Yes, the water flows everywhere. Oh, and you see how, because we broke the area in the middle, the water flows like here. It flows like straight into the center here. All right, for now, let's turn off the water. And okay, this is already looking pretty good, but we can take this to another level even. Let's break all the sand over here. And we're also going to need to break this water here. Wait, what's going to happen if we break that water? Oh, okay, this stuff starts breaking. That's fine, honestly. I mean, we can just put some regular sandstone here. But all right, next up, what I want to do, if we want to really build a fully automated bread factory for my friends, then we're going to need to automate the sorting of the wheat. And I think I know a good way that we can do that. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a mechanical belt and a shaft. And what I'm going to do is literally set up a conveyor belt right over here for the bread. Now you might be wondering, how are we going to power this conveyor belt? We're going to need like a motor or something. Well, I've got a bit of an idea. I think I might know a way that we can power this thing with water. And you know, since I'm a mermaid, that's very important. It's all got to be water powered. So, okay, we've got the conveyor belt going here. This is looking good. Now we need a way to power it. And for that, I was thinking we use one of these water wheels. Now, the way that these water wheel things work is pretty much you just have to place them somewhere where there's flowing water. Oh, like, hey, maybe over here. That kind of worked for a split second, but then it stopped working. Oh, there we go. That works nicely. And then it stopped. Why does it stop? It needs to be in an area where there is water currents. So maybe like over here. Why is it spinning that way? This thing better not stop. It better keep going forever. I think it is going forever. We got it working. Okay, perfect. So yeah, all of the water currents are spinning this thing successfully. And using these shafts, we should be able to connect it to our conveyor belt. This is one really long shaft. This looks really ugly, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully my friends don't mind. I'm literally automating all of their bread. I think they better appreciate this. All right, now we just gotta use a gearbox to hook this all up together. So let's put a gearbox down there. Wait, how do I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know how am I supposed to hook up the gearbox to the conveyor belt when the conveyor belt is down here and the gearbox is up here? Is there like a vertical gearbox? Oh, there is a vertical gearbox. Would you look at that? All right, let's put a vertical gearbox down here. And then I guess we gotta put another vertical gearbox. Oh my goodness, the gearboxes are insane. And now we've got a conveyor belt, but it's kind of going the wrong way. But don't worry, we can fix that with another gearbox. Actually, I think we need a gear shift. Let's just put a quick little gear shift down here. And then if we turn this on with a lever, then it should make it so that, oh, look at that. It's spinning the other way now. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. But this is going really slow. I'm not sure if you've noticed. We're not really spinning at the fastest rate right now. We've got so much friction in the system because of all these gears. I might have an idea on how we can make this go faster. We're going to use a little bit of mechanical advantage here. So if I hook up a large cogwheel over here and then go down here and put a small cogwheel underneath it, how do I connect these things together? Can I connect these things together? I don't know how this works. Connect already. Come on, cogwheel. Let's go. Can I not connect the small cogwheel to the large cogwheel? Come on, cogwheel. Oh, there we go. It's working. So look, for every one time this cogwheel does a full revolution, this one's going to do like 4 revolutions. So it's making it go faster. All right, let's go down here. Oh, there we go. This is such a good system. So you might be wondering, how is this working? We're literally getting like infinite power right now. Well, we're not. We're actually not getting infinite power. We're losing a lot of power in friction. Friction is kind of our worst enemy right now. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bit more space right here. I wonder how many cogwheels can we connect together before the system dies? Can I put another cogwheel down here? Oh my goodness, wait, this is insane. So look, you can see how this one is going way faster than, you see how like the shaft up here is going really, really slow, but then this one's going fast? That's because we've got all of these systems here. We've got like a nice gear ratio. Oh my goodness, what we don't have though is a good space to build all of this. When are my friends going to be back? I think they were getting materials for cake. Good thing there's a lot of materials for cake. I have a little bit of time here. All right, let's go here, put another cogwheel down, and then, yeah, there we go. Let's just put one more. This will be our last cogwheel. Now we got to hook this all up. So let's grab ourselves a gearbox and a vertical gearbox, and we need to start connecting. I'm surprised that this is all spinning around right now. I feel like we didn't have that much power to begin with. This is pretty incredible. Let's put some gearboxes down over here and then one more gearbox here. And now look at that. It's spinning maybe a little bit faster than it was before, I hope. Yeah, it's kind of hard to notice. Let's go ahead and cover all of this up though, because this is actually just a mess. And now the next thing that we need to do to make this like an automated factory is we need to automate the crafting, because you know, who wants to be crafting their own bread? That's lame. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a mechanical crafter, and I have no idea how this thing works, but I might be able to figure it out. So I think what we need to do is we need to put down like 9 of these things to make like a crafting grid, something like that. And then I think what we have to do is, let me grab some wheat for testing purposes. If we put like 3 pieces of wheat here like that, and then we power this entire thing. Oh my goodness, we need to power it again. Are you serious? Okay, let's grab the cogwheels again. Let's put a cogwheel down over there and then another shaft. This should work. Oh, would you look at that? It's all powered now. That's great. So now if we grab a lever and power this thing, I think it should. Oh, it's doing something. Something's happening. It's going a little bit slow, but I think this is all going to craft into bread. Please work. Okay, it did not work. Maybe it was because it didn't all go at the same time. Let me break all of this. So let's turn it on and okay, let's just put the bread down over here. The bread is going down. Okay, craft together. Come on, come on. This is going so slow. We've got this hooked up to the big gear over there. That's why it's going so slow. But imagine if you just leave this on overnight. It would craft all of your bread. I'm not gonna lie though. I don't think I'm using this right. How do I use the mechanical crafter? Let me ponder this item real quick. So it looks like an array of mechanical crafters can be used to automate any crafting recipe. Okay. Using a wrench, the crafter's paths can be changed. All right. So we can change those black arrows. For a valid setup, all paths have to converge to one exit. Okay, I see. The output will be placed into the inventory at the exit. They require rotational force to operate. All right. Give me an example. How does this work? Okay, so we right-click the fronts to enter items manually. We can also probably just use like a hopper. All of the items get stacked together and then okay, I think we were doing it right. We just have to make these arrows face another way. Oh, we need to grab a wrench to rotate them. This is some serious mermaid activity right here, isn't it? All right, so let's put all the wheat down over here. Oh my goodness, give me some wheat. And then if we flick this, is it gonna work? It's not working. Oh, maybe we have to have this one go to the right. And then after that, we need to grab an inventory. How do I wait? The word is, can I just put it in a chest? Okay, will this work? Oh, wait. The bread is moving. It's actually moving. Okay, well, it's not bread yet. It's wheat right now. We are actually building, this is the coolest factory ever. Please turn into bread. Come on. It's doing something. They're not falling out like they were before. And come on, any second now, give us some bread. What? We got bread. Oh, it worked. It's going so slow though, but I mean, it gets the job done. All right, so now how do we make it go out into the inventory? Wait. Oh, it just did. It just went inside of the chest. Perfect. All right, well, now we've got automated crafting. I think everything should be working. If I grab a piece of wheat and drop it here, what's gonna happen? Will it go inside of the crafter? Moment of truth. If this works, this is gonna be insane. Okay, it does not work. Man, we've come this far. I'm not giving up now. We're gonna make this thing work. What if I have like hoppers? Can I use hoppers to put stuff inside? Oh, I can. Look at that. It just went inside. All right, perfect. So I guess we can just have oh my goodness, this is so cursed. We can have 3 hoppers here, and then we can have the conveyor belt. Oh my goodness, we're gonna need to turn it. We're gonna need to make it turn, aren't we? Why did we do this? Oh, there's water here as well. This is bad. You know what? We're gonna need some more gearboxes. Gearboxes solve all of my problems right now. Let's put a gearbox down there. Let's put another gearbox down there, and we need to move the mechanical belt shaft to be over here. And then can we connect this up to a hopper? Will this work if I have a hopper connected to the thing? Oh, it does work. Would you look at that? All right, so now we just gotta connect the hopper to the other hoppers, and oh my goodness, this is gonna work. This is actually gonna work. If I put this here, does it fill up the second part? That did not work. Where did it go? Why is it here? Okay, it should have just went into the next area, but it got stuck here for some reason. Oh, I see why. Yeah, I see why I did that. It's because this hopper is going just like straight into that thing. It's not pointing this way. Okay, what if we have like 3 hoppers down here like that, and then we have this hopper face into that, and then if I drop a piece of bread in here, it should go. It doesn't work either. Okay, how do we make this thing work? We need to make it so that if a hopper already has like a thing inside of it, then it just gets skipped. I have one idea, but it's going to be really complicated, and yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing a complicated idea. Wait, let me test something. If I grab a mechanical crafter here and just put like a line of hoppers down and then drop something inside, what happens? It goes into this one. Okay. No, dude, we need to figure this out. I'm not giving up. This has to work. We need to have 3 hoppers facing in like this. That's a must. I guess what we can do though is just, oh, actually, I think let's fill up all of these hoppers with a bunch of wheat. I think naturally after all of these hoppers are filled up, like the system's gonna take a second to like load properly, but I think once all of the hoppers are loaded, then everything should work perfectly. So right now we've got got wheat in these 2 holes. If I drop another piece of wheat here, then it should... Okay, it doesn't end up in that one. I need to put another piece. There we go. So it ends up in that one. And now if we turn this on, it should craft everything. Oh my goodness, it's so slow. This actually hurts. This hurts to watch. It's going even slower than the conveyor belt. Wait, what if we... This is going to be cursed, but let's grab ourselves a cog, put that there, and then let's have a couple more cogs up here. And there we go. Would you look at that? Oh, now it's going way faster. I don't know why they didn't just do that from the start. And okay, so now we should have full wheat production. Let me see. Does this work? We got bread. It has been crafted. And oh, hold on. In order to test this, we gotta pretend like the entire farm is active. So let's drop some more bread over here, or some more wheat. There we go. Look at that. We got another piece of bread in the chest. And now, moment of truth, will everything fill up properly? As soon as the wheat comes in, it should fill up this last crafting area. Please work. Come on. Any second now, that would be... Oh, it worked. It actually worked. That is so sick. And all of the wheat should be crafting now, is it? Oh, it's not crafting. That's because we have a lever up here. Instead of a lever, let's just have a redstone block. There we go. Now it should always be crafting. All right. Well, hopefully my friends appreciate the kind gesture that I have done for them. This has been quite the journey as a baby mermaid. And yeah.
Okay, Anne, I want to eat the first cake. I want to eat the first bite of the first cake on the first slice. And oh, look, the mermaid is still here.
Hey, mermaid. Good news. We just came back with some What in the world is all of this?
Wait, where did our farm
I
go?
improved it. Here, why don't we go ahead and demonstrate for them? We're gonna put down a couple of seeds over here, just like this.
Wait, I think the mermaid did this while we were gone.
Whoa, there's like a slide over here.
That's a conveyor belt, Baby Dash. Where in the world did the mermaid get a conveyor belt from?
Don't ask questions. Let's just put all of this wheat down here, or all of these seeds down here. We can wait for all this to grow, and then it's time to demonstrate.
Wait, this is incredible. Look at this. There's like a bunch of mechanical systems over here, and it's all connected to water.
Oh yeah, we're harnessing the force of the water here. But now, once we have enough of the wheat grown, all we gotta do is just flick this lever here. And actually, let me get one of my friends to do it. I'm just gonna put a sign down that says harvest. There we go.
Wait, and there's a sign here that says harvest. Should I press it?
I guess so.
All right, and now as soon as he flicks the lever, then all of this is gonna go here. And because we preloaded the hoppers, all of these things should filter out. Like the seeds, they won't go, but the wheat will go inside of the crafting things. And then if all goes correctly, then the wheat should start crafting. Is it doing its thing? Oh, it's working. It's working. That is so sick. And then look inside of this chest. There's 3 bread already.
What in the world am I looking at? Baby Dash, look, there's 3 bread in here.
What the?
I think the mermaid made an automatic bread factory.
Oh yeah, it's all automated. This is insane. Well, now that I've done my duties here as the baby mermaid, I think it is time I leave. There is other people I need to go help.
Wait, get back here. I didn't even give you some cocoa beans. Here, you can go make a cake with that. Also, I got these turtle eggs. I don't know if you eat them, but I like eating eggs. I guess you guys eat like turtle eggs. I normally eat chicken eggs, but since you live in the water, turtles might be like chickens for you.
Baby Dash, don't give it turtle eggs to eat.
Fine, I guess I'll just give him some like chicken instead. Here you go. Enjoy that.
Well, I'll see you guys around. It's time for me to go back to where I came from.
Wow, that was quite the experience.
Let's go make some cake now.
That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.